Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and I'm back again. Hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. It was my sister Beth's birthday. Today is my brother-in-law's birthday. Do we have a birthday in everybody's family that's New Year's? It seems. Uh, what about this Hershey thing? Over Reese's peanut butter cups. Um, did they pull one over on us? I think they did. I noticed it. I was like, oh man, yeah, they did it. They did it. Now they're being sued. What are they being sued for? Because they a false advertisement. Now that chocolatey peanut butter goodness. Yeah, I mean you see it and you just go yum. Yeah. So here's the commercial.
Well. Looks like Reese's stayed out past midnight again. Looks like Reese's stayed out past midnight again. Looks like Reese's stayed out past midnight again.
So, did they? What did they do? What did they do? They did stay out past midnight. We were all tricked. We were all tricked. Yeah, the yummy goodness. Oh goodness. It wasn't just the pumpkins. Um, they had bats. Oh, looky there. We had a bat. They had pumpkins. They had footballs. They had ghosts. Did everybody go out and buy those? Yeah, that yummy. Well, I didn't try the ghost. Um, this says white cream. Why didn't they use white chocolate? Um, so what did they do? Well, it's what the product looked like when you opened it. Well, yeah, here we go. There's the pumpkin with, where's the face? Where's the ghost? It looks like a blob of something. Well, and here's a football. Now a woman says we were all duped. They faked us out. They should have given the faces. You opened the package. And so she decided, this Florida woman is claiming that America's been tricked, claiming that it's misleading packaging. Even their commercial had the faces. Cynthia Kelly of Tampa is suing the chocolate giant for $5 million because she claims the package actually contains don't match. No. The pumpkin shape does not have eyes and nose cutouts like the packages suggest. Football shape like an egg, according to the lawsuit. Hershey labels for the products that are materially misleading, and numerous consumers have been tricked and misled by the picture products. How many products have done that to us? It looks great. Well, what about the Big Mac? Boy, it looks good and juicy, and you go there and you unwrap it, and it's been squished, and it don't look like even the Whopper, even Taco Bell. How many times have we been misled by products that look good, look great? You open the package and you say, "Huh, that ain't a ghost. That's a white blob of something." I think a lot of Americans did expect the faces on the Hershey products. Um, Susan, yeah. Um, well, I to me, suing them, maybe a class action suit to make them change the product, to put the blob on there or put the face on the candy. You know, I think one woman going after them is kind of, I don't want to say silly. That's just my opinion. But I think it should be, well, it says it's a class action suit for falsely representing it, but just make them change the product. Why sue them? Because you know what's going to happen. They'll just increase the price of the candy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Japan had an earthquake, folks, 7.6. Um, a lot of damage. They were calling for a tsunami. I'll do a better report tomorrow on it, but I did post it on the Facebook page this morning. I caught it about an hour after it happened. I got notified. So tomorrow during the weather and the earthquakes, we will bring it to everybody's attention. That way I could see it has everybody getting in and getting pictures and finding out exactly what happened. So Japan, they issued it was a 7.6 and it struck regions of Japan on Monday. Um, let's see, it was reported about 4 p.m., the strongest uh, of more than a dozen documented by Japan. Um, they said they were evacuating. I do have one picture. It shows a big crack, a big crack. Um, and they're evacuating all the areas as we speak. Um, all right, so um, a lot of you will remember AOL online was one of the first internet providers, and they would send out these discs, these free discs, and they'd say, here, you could download and you'll have the internet, and then we're going to start charging you for it, or you'll get 100 free hours if you sign up and give us your credit card information. And of course, when you found something else, something different, you went to cancel. Well, who do you call? Well, you get this recording and that recording, and it took people a long time to be able to get rid of AOL. Well, now we got Sirius XM that it on your radios. You get in and it comes with the dealer, and you got for so long, and then all of a sudden they want your credit card, and you're like, well, I like it, so you go ahead and you get it, and it kind of you get a little bit tired of it, or some that already have it in these used cars, so they try to cancel it, and it's the same thing. You're getting recordings, and you're getting email, send an email to cancel. You have to go through a half a dozen people before they finally let you go. How many times have you found this to try to cancel something? I mean, your Netflix, your Hulu, you have to go through a lot of red tape. And then you get people that are even in this country. Have you ordered a pizza lately and got someone in the Philippines? I'm like, no, I need the store. No. And I think that the telemarketers taking over all over the world is the best thing for them. What it's doing is pissing off a lot of people. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we got everybody doing false advertisement nowadays, and this is supposed to make our lives easier. And then we got Sirius XM. Call this person. We'll call that person. We'll try this line. Try that line. So many times it's so hard. And guess what? The FCC says they're going to have to crack down on this because of the massive complaints of because of AOL, because FCC got brought in with AOL and they had to stop that. So Sirius XM, it's not just them, it's a lot. And the FCC, what about the spam, the scams, the telemarketers you get that call you? And you tell them, don't, no, I don't want it. Well, 2 days later, they're calling you again with the same thing. United Healthcare is really bad. And then they hook you up with this guy, and immediately they want your credit cards. No, I'll give you a hint. If you answer as a business, folks, these telemarketers are not allowed to call businesses. So, if your last name's Johnson, say Johnson's store or Johnson's food pet store, answer it as a business. they'll quit calling you because under FCC laws, they're not allowed to call a business. So a little bit of tidbit here and there, right? Um, so I want to get on to this. Um, well, there's a suspect. He was doing crimes. Um, he was trying to use basically. Well, let me just tell you about this. Um, he was robbing like Blue Sky Plumbing. The business is near I-70 in Kipling. The person who called 911 said they saw a hole in the fence. They basically, this guy broke in. He got more than $8,000 worth of tools, and but um, when they caught up with him, folks, he was caught on camera. And so when they sent it out, they pulled it over, the vehicle over, and lo and behold, he was robbing places with an Uber. An Uber. He call up an Uber. He goes in. He tells them to wait. He robs the place, comes out with the merchandise or money, climbs back in, and lo and behold, there they go. He uses a different Uber every time. Well, he finally got caught on camera. And so when he got caught on camera, they were going to go after the Uber driver. But the Uber driver said, no, I'm just giving him a ride here. So the Uber passenger bandit was caught. Didn't get long in jail. It wasn't long, but at least he was caught. And many businesses in that area is very glad that they caught him. Okay, another one. How many times have we heard about these packages being stolen? There'd be a car, they follow the UPS, FedEx, Prime, whatever delivery. And so this woman was accused of porch pirating in Montgomery. The thing about it is, 'tis the season to plunder. That's what's known for thieves and pirates who take advantage of high volume packages to be delivered to homes this year. Taylor Nicole DeBilla, she's 23 years old, is facing 7 charges related to stealing packages from porches. And she appeared in the Hamilton County courtroom for arraignment Tuesday after being arrested by Montgomery police, who said they've connected her to several local thefts. What they did is they found packages with addresses for a whole street in her car when she finally was pulled over. These guys were traveling around following Amazon delivery truck and basically snatched packages off the front door steps as they got done making the drop. Our third shift guys actually ended up being able to locate the suspect's vehicle. And they made a stop and located a lot of the stolen packages and recovered a lot of stolen material. The thing about it was she enlisted a 16-year-old to help her. So her and the 16-year-old was stopping, and they would do a couple stops. Then they would go up each and snatch off these packages. Now, it doesn't really say, because the 16-year-old is a minor. So you can't really say much. But I got to watch the video, and they pull her over, and they ask her to get out of the car. And, of course, she's defiant. And she finally does get out of the car, and then they take the passenger out, find out she's a minor. They ask her what all the packages in the back seat are. And she said, well, I've got a lot of the packages because I'm building a gingerbread house. So that was her reasoning to the police officer. And he said, well, I need to take a look. So he was looking and seeing it was for many different addresses in the neighborhood. And he says, well, I need your ID. So she did hand over her ID, and of course, her name didn't match any of the packages. Her address didn't match any of the packages. So he basically had said that she was caught and was turned over, and her license plate was turned over, and that she was going to be charged with theft. And she says, "Oh no, those are all empty." So he picked one up and he kind of shook it, and oh no, I think there's stuff in these. And he said, in fact, these haven't even been opened. These boxes are sealed. So it wasn't like she was going to use the boxes to make a gingerbread house. There wasn't no boxes marked food or cookies, edibles, or for consumption. So once again, we got some arrests, some weird arrests this week. Um, you know, back to I want to get back to this woman that is suing Hershey's, folks, because those are just coming in. Because I'm going to make this a really short show today. Um, I'm under the weather. I'm not really going to mention why. I've been having a little bit of health issues. So um, we have me and William coming up on the next hour for a really great show. But this Florida woman that sues Hershey's, folks, if you look at the package and it has a picture of it on the package, it should match what's inside. And Hershey's really did wrong doing this. Normally, when you see some of the packaging, it matches. I mean, it ain't as pretty. Sometimes it's squished. But when you get that box of scooter pies, you guys know what scooter pies are? The marshmallow, they're chocolate and graham cracker with the marshmallow. Love those. They got the Madonna ones too. But on the package, that's what it is. They don't have to put a face on it because it's a scooter pie. And Little Debbie's does that too. When you look at it, you know what you're getting because that's what it says. Now, if they were to do a holiday type of a picture, it is a holiday. It looks like it should. Karen says she loves scooter pies. Is that what you guys call them, scooter pies? I know they do here in the South, but I was lived out in California most of my life, and that's what we called them out there, was scooter pies. So, and no, we didn't ride our scooters and eat the pies. No. Yeah, now, the other thing that is so misleading now, have you noticed the products have gotten smaller? I opened up a ding dong the other day and I was like, what the heck is this? Who made a half a ding dong? Everything they have made smaller and raised the price. When are we going to see that they go back to normal? I mean, if you're going to pay a little more, don't make it smaller, make it bigger. See, that's where the American people, I agree with her, being tricked. They put less popcorn in the bag. They put less chips in the bag just now, and they raised the price. I mean, pretty soon you're going to open a bag of Lay's. There's going to be 3 chips on the bottom, and the rest is going to be air, and they're going to charge you more for it. Yeah, because it's 3 because nobody can eat just one, right? So they give you 3 of them with air. My dogs love that air. You open it, and that air gets out, and they're like, their noses in the air. They're like, oh yeah, she's got the chips and the dip. But we have been so tricked into packaging and products, and a lot of people haven't realized it. Even your macaroni and cheese. What about your hamburger helper? Did you know they put less in there now? One box that used to feed a family of 4 feeds a family of 2 now, and they charge you more for it. And then they give you the family size, so they give you 2 boxes that feeds 4. And Nobody's complained. We take less, we pay more, and nobody complains about it. So this woman with Hershey's, she wanted the faces. She wanted the product to look just like the packaging. So that is it, folks. I will be back tomorrow, um, and with news and weather and lifestyle news, and we'll go over the quakes. I'm waiting to see where this quake goes. It should go up towards, if we're looking at a quake after a quake, so we're looking at the Aleutian Islands next. Maybe it's just fives, but usually it goes sevens to 6 to 5. So we will find out tomorrow what is happening with these earthquakes. Japan, poor Japan, 7.6. All right. With that, folks, I thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, the thumbs up. And I did get a funny post out over the weekend. Even though I was like, kind of in the mood, I still got it out and they were great. So go watch it. Go watch the funny post. And so with that, we will see you tomorrow. Um, and have a wonderful New Year's. I don't want to keep anybody long. You get out there and celebrate New Year's. Blow the horn. Watch some great movies. Or catch a movie tonight after our show. All right, folks. Subscribe and check out all of our shows. Have a wonderful New Year's. Happy New Year's.